What's up, everybody? This is Eric from Me's Computer Solutions. So welcome to a new series that I'm doing called Q&A, a series that I'm going to do every month to answer you guys' questions. I pose a question in my YouTube channel and my social media about any questions you guys had for me. And I'm going to answer some of those questions in this video. So sit back and relax and get your popcorn ready and follow me on this journey. Let's go. What's up, guys? This is Eric back with another video. So this is a Q&A session. And I'm gonna try to do these videos once a month, and because I try to be transparent on this YouTube channel. As y'all guys know, I talk about this on my live streams. I don't have no teleprompters or nothing like that. I just pretty much pop open the camera and I just have a discussion with you guys about tech toys that I do on this YouTube channel. But a lot of you guys do have questions about some deep things about me and how I run this YouTube channel. So I post a question in my social media and I post a question on my YouTube channel. I'm gonna try to answer as many as I can, but you know, I'm gonna continue to do this series every month to try to answer you guys' questions. All right, so I'm not gonna butcher your name, but I'm gonna put the comment on the screen there. And the first comment that I got as soon as I post this was, what's your favorite phone of all times? Now, that's a strange question. Not strange, but it's pretty easy for me. If you would have asked me this question about 2 years ago, I would have gave you a different answer. But in 2020, it's really easy question to answer. My favorite phones of all times is the Galaxy Note devices. The Galaxy Note devices deliver something that no other device can deliver for me, right? Me as a business owner. When I pull out the S Pen and do some work on my devices, these devices turn into something different. Integration with Microsoft, with laptops and decks, it becomes a separate entity of a device. I mean, you have smartphones, then you got the Galaxy Note devices. Listen, it becomes a totally different animal. So my favorite phones of all times is going to probably be from the Galaxy Note 8 all the way up to the Galaxy Note 10. Now I do have another question here. My second question is, it's a lot of questions in one question, and I'm gonna post that question here on the screen. What made you start your own YouTube channel? That's one question, and I'm gonna answer that question now. What made me start my own YouTube channel is that when I used to watch YouTube a long time ago, I remember my first YouTube channel, a series of videos I used to watch about tech, and it was about the iPhone. And a lot of people was talking about iPhones, and I had the iPhone. And a lot of reviewers, and I remember this like it was yesterday, was talking about how good the battery life on iPhones way back when the 3G and the 3GS came out. Even when you go to the older iPhones, and a lot of tech reviewers were saying that the battery life on the iPhone, you could get through the day. Now we all know right now, we all know that iPhone's battery life was very poor back in the day. And I was confused because a lot of tech reviewers was saying how good the battery life on the iPhone was, and I got the same iPhone that they was talking about in the video that was getting, you know, a lot of screen usage and all-day battery life and stuff like that. And I was only getting like 2 hours of screen on time. When I first started my YouTube channel, I tried to be somebody that I wasn't. And if you go back and look at some of my older videos, it was frustrating for me sometimes. It was painful to watch when I go back and look at some of my older videos, because that wasn't me. That was me trying to mimic somebody when I first started my YouTube channel, and that just wasn't me. I think that going back and looking at some of my videos, I made some horrible mistakes. Especially when I was filming and I was saying some of the things that I was saying and stuff like that. So I learned the hard way on being myself. I tried to be somebody that I wasn't. And but I started my YouTube channel just because of that, because I started watching videos and I felt that I could be better. And I felt that some of the things that I saw on YouTube was incorrect. So that's why I started my YouTube channel. So another question that I received, and I'm gonna put it here on the display, that what new tech am I excited for? And you know, that's a really good question. I think the new tech of 2020, and I think the shift that we're going to see in 2020 is foldable phones. I think foldable phones is the tech that we're going to see in 2020. I'm excited about foldable phones because if you go back and look at Samsung attempt, and it was really good attempt, even though it failed in the beginning and they released it. A lot of people still love the Galaxy Folds, and they're excited about the Galaxy Folds. I think in 2020, we're gonna see more of that. Look, at first I thought it wasn't practical as far as foldable phones, but in 2020, and I recanted it, and I believe it is practical in the business environment. Like for me, in the business environment, to use a foldable phone to showcase to my clients something on a bigger canvas, especially if you can get something like an S Pen or a stylus to work with a foldable phone. That probably won't go happen in 2020, but I'm excited to see foldable phones, because here's the thing: we've seen these type of design cues for a very long time. It's time for a shift in the tech market to go to foldable phones. I think foldable phones is the future. I'm excited for it. I want to see the different price points, because listen, at $2,000 price point, listen, a foldable phone is a no-go. But if you see something at a $1,000 price point or even cheaper, I think foldable phones is the wave of the future. I think that's what I'm most excited for, is foldable phones. So one of the questions that I received on in my Q&A, and I'm gonna put it on the screen, is that why didn't review the LG G8X or the V50 and stuff like that. And I made a video about the V50, but I want to answer the question about the LG G8X, which a device that I might still get, by the way. But you know, when you fast forward to 2020, you look at all the up and coming devices, and I made a decision to pass on the phone because of, you know, the newer devices that's coming out in 2020 that I want to review. Not saying that the LG G8X is a bad phone. I think it's a fantastic phone. I think I had made a decision to pass on the LG G8X because, I mean, it's 2020. I just want to see what the LG G9 go come out, what the LG V60 go come out. So that's one of the reasons why I didn't get the LG G8X. Look, everybody that has a phone that made videos about it, they say the phone is fantastic. They like the dual screens. I've made videos about dual screen, and you know, my X-on-M, I made a video about that. I think that the LG G8X is a fantastic phone. I had just made a decision to pass on the LG G8X, especially going into 2020. You look at all the many phones that's coming out that I want to review. I think about, should I, you know, spend, you know, $500, $600, $700 on that phone, or spend $500, $600, $700 on the LG G9? So those are the decisions that I have to make, especially when you have to buy, especially when I have to buy these devices, and sometimes it's difficult, but I make these decisions. And I know I've heard people post that question to me in the comments a few times about why I didn't get the LG G8X, and that's one of the reasons why. I just think I just made a decision and I just passed on it. And it brings to the next question that I'm gonna put up on the screen: why do I have 3 Galaxy Note 10s? Believe it or not, I had more than that. But I got 3 Galaxy Note 10s just because I wanted different colors, and I went out of control because I wanted so many different variants of the Galaxy Note 10. Now I have the Galaxy Note 10 and 2 Galaxy Note 10 Pluses, and all 3 of these devices bring in my collections, because I'm a collector, if you didn't know. And it goes into another question somebody asked: why I have 90 plus phones? Because I collect phones. There's some phones that I buy multiple phones of that I don't take out of the box, that I just keep as a collector's item. I talked about this years ago, that I collect phones. I used to collect them, and I still do. So I will buy a device, and I might buy another variant of that device, and that variant of that device may be a phone that I will keep forever and don't take it out the box. Now, I have a lot of Galaxy Note 9s, and I got another Galaxy Note 9 here. So I do have multiple Galaxy Note 9s, which I believe I have 3 or 4 Galaxy Note 9s. So I do have multiple of the same phone. If I didn't answer your question, that's fine. I will answer that question on my next version of Q&A. This is Eric from Easy Computer Solutions. Leave your comments down below. Let me know what you think. How about this Q&A stuff that I want to do every month for you guys? Let me know down in the comments, do you like me doing these Q&A things? I will continue to do that just because you guys asked the questions and I want to answer them, and I had some really good questions. So I'm excited to do this type of stuff. All right. See you guys on the next video. Peace.